It's no secret that animated films have become a staple of the movie-going experience. For decades, animated films have been able to captivate audiences of all ages, from toddlers to adults. So, it's no surprise that some of the highest-grossing movies of all time have been animated. From Disney classics like The Lion King to Pixar's Toy Story, these 10 films have earned the title of highest-grossing animated movies of all time. From classic animation to modern CGI, these films have endured the test of time and will continue to entertain future generations. Let's take a look at the top 10 highest-grossing animated movies of all time. But before that, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. So let's dive into the video. Number 10. Despicable Me 2. The Despicable Me franchise is the best way to assess the success that Universal has achieved with its Illumination division. Despicable Me 2, the second film in the franchise, made $970 million worldwide, significantly more than the original. Despicable Me 2, which starred Steve Carell as Gru, solidified the franchise as a legitimate Hollywood smash that is just as significant to Universal as the Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious series. Number 9. Zootopia. Currently, we are a part of the $1 billion club. The way was made clear for Zootopia as Walt Disney Animation Studios found its footing in the 2010s, which led to the film winning every major animation award imaginable and going on to earn $1.024 billion worldwide at the box office. 2016 was a very competitive year for animated features, as evidenced by the release of The Secret Life of Pets and Zootopia, two films that rank among the highest-grossing animated films. Number 8. Finding Dory. Finding Dory by Pixar, the follow-up to the adored Finding Nemo, was also released in 2016 and is one of the most financially successful animated pictures ever. Finding Dory earned $135 million just in its first weekend. Over time, the film's box office earnings increased to $1.028 billion, far exceeding those of the first installment. Even though Pixar has produced a number of wildly popular animated films over the years, Finding Dory is just one of the 3 films from the company that have made over $1 billion worldwide. There are just 5 animated films in the $1 billion club overall under the Disney brand. Number 7. Despicable Me 3. Despicable Me 3 from 2017 by Illumination demonstrated that this brand is still going strong even after 3 films and a spin-off. Despicable Me 3 was one of the biggest box office successes of 2017, earning $1.034 billion worldwide under the direction of Pierre Coffin and Kyle Balda. Number 6. Toy Story 4. Toy Story, the first animated film produced by Pixar, debuted in 1995, and with the release of Toy Story 3 in 2010, the franchise appeared to be coming to an end. However, it came as no surprise that Disney and Pixar chose to approve Toy Story 4 for 2019. This is because of the third installment's enormous popularity, which made it the first animated film in history to gross over $1 billion at the box office, according to Box Office Mojo. Toy Story 3 outperformed all other Pixar movies that had been released up to that moment, with a total box office revenue of $1.067 billion worldwide. Consequently, the movie demonstrated to Hollywood studios that animated features may reach figures that were equivalent to huge live-action blockbusters such as superhero and sci-fi series. Number 5. The Lion King. Disney's The Lion King is the highest-grossing animated film of the 20th century. Inflation-adjusted box office receipts for this film total about $1.083 billion, making it the only 2D animated feature among the highest-grossing animated films. The 1994 animated film The Lion King had a live-action remake in 2019 with Donald Glover, Beyoncé, Seth Rogen, and James Earl Jones as the main cast. Number 4. Minions. It's odd that Minions, a Despicable Me spin-off, outperformed the original films in terms of box office receipts. But it is unquestionably the case. The Minions movie from Illumination had a strong opening weekend and has made $1.16 billion worldwide at the box office over the years. Even when adding every movie in history, animated or otherwise, Minions still makes it to the top 20 list of highest-grossing films ever, just behind Marvel's Iron Man 3. Naturally, Illumination is already at work on a follow-up, dubbed Minions: The Rise of Gru, with a 2022 release date. Number 3. Incredibles 2. The Incredibles 2 by Pixar was released 14 years after the original film, The Incredible from 2004, which was made when Disney did not yet own Marvel. But little did anyone imagine that the second installment would do so well at the box office, managing to launch to an astonishing $182 million weekend and ended up generating a gross of $1.24 billion throughout the world over time. Incredibles 2 currently holds the record for Pixar's highest-grossing animated film, surpassing even the studio's more blatant blockbusters, such Toy Story 3 and Finding Dory. Number 2. Frozen 1. There were a number of uncomfortable years for Walt Disney Animation Studios as it watched Pixar move on to create films that received positive reviews and wide appeal while falling short of any type of significant success. With the release of Frozen, the studio finally let it go, and everything changed. Frozen, starring Idina Menzel, Kristen Bell, Josh Gad, and Jonathan Groff, is the most successful animated film of all time, earning a total of $1.28 billion at the box office worldwide. Overall, animated or not, Frozen is the 14th highest-grossing film of all time. Number 1. Frozen 2. The narrative of the two princesses Anna and Elsa is continued in this Frozen sequel. Elsa is struggling and feels out of place as she tries to get used to handling her new ice and snow skills. Elsa discovers that she must follow a voice calling to her on her own despite Anna's best efforts to assist. With $1.45 billion in revenue, the animated prequel about Elsa's quest for self-awareness is currently the highest-grossing animated film of all time. Those are the top 10 highest-grossing animated movies of all time. Hope you got some value. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. See you in the next video.